the motor safely delivered to zippers, we were ready to head to Paco to get started on the frame. Now, I'd been hearing about this frame that they offer that takes an FLH driveline and pops it right into an FXR. This seemed to be the perfect chassis for a performance-based custom, and I couldn't wait to get started. Kyle was happy to show us all the steps it takes to make a custom frame at Paco, from the raw material, the whole way up to the bender, and finally into his station, where one at a time, he welds each Paco frame that comes off of the line.
Get a mark on here.
Okay, so it's been a long day at Paco, following the frame through the different stations as it's getting created, but I've been told that Kyle is inside here right now and he's just finishing up the last couple fixtures, so let's go check and see where the frame for the wool pony is. So just finishing up?
Yep, just finishing up.
Dude, it's so burly. That's so badass. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait.
Can't wait to see what you turn this into.
What, as far as you guys doing this, like, what do you see? Because we're watching, the big push with FXRs and stuff. What are you seeing? Because you're the guy that's actually filling the orders. What are you seeing coming out of here as far as the FXR crowd and, frames like this for the purpose we're building?
Yeah, there's a big upsweep in the FXR stuff right now. We've been building a lot more of them, and I think it's come from all the different shows, the TV shows and all that. The younger kids are really wanting to do this kind of stuff. It's another fad that's going on. How everything early on was all the chopper stuff. This is more of a performance bike.
Absolutely.
That's how it always was with when Harley first came out with them, and now it's all kind of come around with the younger crowd, I think. So.
Oh man, I can't tell you thank you enough, because we came in here like our ass was on fire, and these guys took care of us just like always, man. I mean, my builds happened last minute, and I want everything. Help me out. I don't understand this. What do I need to do for that? And man, having partners like the guys at Paco, that's what's making it happen. After it comes through the whole frame fabrication job, this is the final frame for what will be the War Pony project that we're going to be doing through IMS. Great timing for this product. The fact that the early twin cams are now starting to be really inexpensive, especially if you find them in piled up condition like mine was.
Yeah.
So grabbing a hold of one of these frames, man, taking that powertrain, throwing it in here, and all of a sudden for, what would be comparably short money, you got something custom and cool. I mean, this is pretty exciting start of a neat project.
FXRs, they're popular, and we've kind of, it's like the Dyna, we've kind of thought this thing through. We've got your OEM tank mounts on it. We've got your, your OEM battery tray and everything. This one takes the touring driveline with the oil tank underneath it. So we even made a filler panel where the oil tank would normally be on an FXR hanging down by the rear cylinder. We actually just made a filler panel in here to clean it up a little bit, depending on what color codes you go and so forth. But again, stock foot pegs bolt on, all your rubber mounts, even your seat mechanism all folds right back on this thing. If you want to use the factory FXR seat, fold up, it all bolts right on, mid control. So you want to take it as far as you want or not so far. It's up to you.
Right on.
Killer.
Well, from here we're going to hustle this thing over to Long Beach for the first IMS show, and through the series of the 7 shows at IMS, we're hoping to have this as a somewhat finished motorcycle on the other side, at least the whole way to paint. We'll see how paint goes. 7 shows by the end of February. It's going to be that's going to be a tall order, but we're going to give it hell. Stick around. I'm Chris with Cycle Source Magazine, Grease and Gears TV.